everyone, welcome to episode 4 of Dragon Warrior 1. In the last part we did some stuff all around the world, and now we're in the shrine that I showed in part 2, I believe. That's west of Call. Just gave him the Silver Harp, and now we get the second out of the 3 items we're required to get in the game, the Staff of Rain. Yay! That took me like 6 hours to get my very first playthrough. And now that we're done there, there's another area we need to head to. Well, actually, it's an area we've already been to. We're heading back down to the Swamp Cave. As for why, it's a completely different reason than it was originally. Now, I just recommend you be around level, well, 18, which is what I'm at. I'm just making sure I'm ahead on levels. You might want to be level 16 for this. And even then, you're going to need the sleep spell, which you'll have by this point, and I highly recommend you cast it. Once we get to what we're here for. Because one thing you didn't show, even though I think I mentioned it, is that you can head to the right in here. But we're only in here for one item only. And it's right below the square. Make sure you're healed up before you head down. And by heading down, we encounter the Green Dragon, the first real boss in the game. Let me get up the best bestiary. But for this boss, use sleep and then do nothing but attack. It'll go down easily like that, but otherwise that can be a pain in the ass battle. Green Dragon, by the way, has 65 HP. And can give 120 to 160 gold. And, who's that? Use a key there, you're gonna need a key for this. And, it's the princess! And also here starts a meme that has been in RPGs ever since. But thou must. This is a situation that you cannot win, you have to say yes to. Also, one real little detail I do really like is that when you take Princess Gwayle into the castle, she shows up with you in your sprite. I like that detail. Not many games really do that. Can't even think of another one. I think maybe Final Fantasy VIII did at one point. But now we're heading back to Tentacle so we can get her there, since we don't really want to take her with us. Although, I believe you can take her with you throughout the rest of the game and do stuff with her on you. It doesn't really it changes the ending, I believe, but this is what I've always done because I'm a righteous warrior and would never take a young princess into danger. I cannot speak today. The end, when have I ever been able to? And we get her love, which is actually surprisingly an item. We're gonna need it later on. And for the first time in the game, here in part 4, we're saving. Now, talk to her really quick so we can get some more dialogue. She's with us in spirit. Do we love you? No. Not that much. No! Women. Excuse me, princess. And she's so happy. I'm not sure why I show this part here, because all I'm doing is restocking on keys, because I never want to be I never really want to be below 5, because I'm cautious. Even when I know I'm gonna have enough, I want to have more. But that's just my inner, what's it called? I'm trying to remember what it's called. Inner Zelda, maybe? I'm not too sure what it's my inner of. But anyway, now that we're out of there, and in case you couldn't read the text in the beginning of the video, I did level grind to 19. It's not necessary, but I wanted to do it anyway. We need to head to a new area in the game completely. You remember where that mountain cave we went to was in parts 1, 2, I believe? Pretty much we have to cross this bridge down here and just head south as far as we can, then head east. As for why, well, there's a couple towns over there that we need to go to. Remember that swamp? The mountain cave's right to the right of that, so now we're finally heading farther south. And to set a veil too to what happens in a couple minutes. Anyway, here we have Wolf Lords. Wolf Lords, as we can see, I am much more powerful enough to take out one hit. They have around 38 HP, nothing too bad. And now we have Wyverns. They have 42 HP around, gives around 75 to 100 gold. Pretty good for grinding, actually. 24 experience. And again, this entire area is just good for grinding. And now we have the Knights. The Knights have around 55 HP, give 100 to 130 gold, 33 experience. Pretty good. But the thing is, they also... No, actually, they can only physical attack. I'm thinking of something in a couple of minutes. And now, Demon Knights. 50 HP is what they're usually around. 37 experience, 110 to 150 gold. No spells. Fairly easy. And plus they have a very lazy-looking sprite. But we're also coming up on something that I've been dreading ever since the beginning. My least favorite enemy in the game. Well, it's not like a big boss or anything. Magic Wyverns. The 58 HP, 38 experience, 115 to 140 HP, and if they get a preemptive attack on you like this guy did, which happens to me a lot, by the way, my luck's not good with them, they cast Sleep and constantly wail down on you. And I died. And he died. And all that dying does is you lose half your gold and you head back to King of Tentacle, but now I'm gonna get my revenge, because now I'm getting the first attack. Cast Stop Spell on them, or Sleep, to really take them down easily. Yeah, how do you like getting wailed on, huh? Huh? I hate these things. Not as bad as the entirety of Dragon Warrior 2, though, which I should mention, I'm not that experienced with Dragon Warrior as I am with Dragon Quest, as I am with Final Fantasy, but I still know enough, and I've been playing through Dragon Warrior 2 recently. I'm not looking forward to doing that game. That is unfair. I think I encountered more Magic Wyverns there, because I needed to use Heal more. And we're actually coming towards the end of our journey here. Do not cross that bridge yet. We'll be going there, like, next part, I believe. But you don't want to cross it yet. Where we want to go is across this bridge. And also, you need the Fairy's Flute to progress past this space coming up, so make sure you have one ready. Or the one in the game ready. Anyway, stepping here, we fight the Golem. Now, if you remember earlier, they said the Fairy Flute puts one of these guys to sleep, so let's do it. For some reason, this song reminds me of the... what's it called from Zelda 1. Anyway, excellent move, 64 damage, one hit! It's a one-hit KO! But anyway, with that done, I'm gonna have to end things off here. Thank you guys for watching, rate, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And I'll see you guys next time on Let's Play Dragon Warrior. See you guys then. One hit.